my new economics chit chat session. The topic for today is on agricultural innovation. There's a very interesting subject called as the agri economics. Now, the agricultural economics in India is a subject that has not been touched for many years. The reason being is that after the 1960s, especially after the Green Revolution, we did not really bother much about agriculture. We started spending our time in terms of building the infrastructure, in terms of building the financial services, the IT services, the BPO and the other sectors altogether. But we were not really concerned about the agriculture beyond a point because we felt that whatever that has been grown in India, that is more than enough in terms of the self-sufficiency. Of course, from the year 1960 till 2020 today, we have outgrown in terms of production, and India has definitely become one of the largest producer and supplier in terms of the agricultural products. We have tried our hands in rice, wheat, and probably every single agricultural product. We have outnumbered ourselves more than the population, and we have tried to make a rapid progress in terms of the volume building. But the most unfortunate scenario that I need to talk about in this session is that the farmers and the agricultural policy are not meeting up anywhere. We are only trying to bring in situations where we are seeing that there is going to be some benefit or there is going to be some sort of temporary relief that is happening to a farmer. But what we are not able to see or what we are not able to understand here is that agriculture as a system is not being given much importance. It is still being put across only as a showcase, as a case study to research and take it forward. So what is that India lacks in terms of agriculture? It is not production or it is not technology. It is definitely the factor called as innovation. In the field of agriculture, we have never made enough innovations that could probably take agriculture to the next level. So if you start looking here from the R&D part of it, the research and development part of it, not much of states across India have spent their time, money and energy in establishing dedicated agricultural universities. So right from the background, right from the bottom level, we are not able to generate talent, we are not able to generate enough research that can support agriculture, that can support the farmers and bring in better innovation in terms of the crop growing or in terms of cultivation altogether. So now this is a right time for us that where agriculture really needs to be stepped up. Why? Because when we talk about the Atmanirbhar plan or the self-sufficiency factor, self-reliance factor, this is the most important thing. Food has to be first catered to such a manner to that extent where we really become truly self-sufficient in whatever conditions, in whatever scenarios. Now, if you look from the plantations to that of the normal cultivation, it is always the farmers who are getting affected because of the climatic conditions, because of environmental situations, or they are not able to get enough facilities and benefits that have been laid down by the government. So this is the right time for the government to start innovating and start making agriculture as a large-scale manufacturing process altogether. Many of the developed nations have seen that they have tried to come up with more innovative methods through which the farming could be classified or the farming could be taken ahead in different forms and format. But here what happens is that agriculture at some point of time in India has always been looked upon as a situation or as a factor that is at a backward level. So this is the right time for most of the governmental agencies, the planning commission, to spend more time into building a large-scale agricultural innovation factors in schools so that we are able to guide the farmer and take him forward. Similarly, from the financial aspect, it has always been a question, a debatable question, whether we will be able to recover the loans that are being given to the farmer, or just in the name of subsidies, are we going to make further losses? But to tell you the truth, Farmer and financial factors are two different things. The farmer cannot assure you at any point of time a return on investment. Why? Because agriculture is purely nature dependent. Agriculture is not dependent on any system or process, or it does not have a switch button service. When you just switch it on, the machine will work and automatically there will be production happening. Agriculture is purely monsoon based. It is based on so many environmental factors. So it becomes the due diligence of the nation to the RBI and to the financial institutions that they create a fund, they create a reserve in such a manner which is exclusively used for the development of agriculture alone. Now that fund is used only for the growth perspectives, and we cannot see a return on investment on that fund which is going to be allocated. So it is very, very important for all of us to understand that agriculture is not going to be anymore a trial and error situation. Agriculture is going to become the most important factor where we invest our time, money and energy, and we create the best of the best in terms of the practices. I hope and believe that this video was interesting, informative and educative. Please do share your opinions, your thought process, and please do subscribe to my channel. Meet you in the next session. Until then, goodbye and good luck from my side. Thank you.